Credit Union Stadium in beautiful Boca Raton, Florida. EA Sports College Football continues a familiar feel for us here on a Thursday night. It's the UTSA Roadrunners and the Florida Atlantic Owls. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Owls head coach before the game. He understands coming off that emotional upset win against the #1 team in the country last week could add a lot of fuel to their fire, but he does not want them focused on that. If they're focused on what they did last week, they won't be locked in and do their job this week. Worry about yourself is the advice that this team got from their head coach this week. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Florida Atlantic about to put toe to leather and get this thing started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Roadrunners offense will go on the attack first. And onto the field comes Will Henderson. Here's a guy that can really deliver tough yards on the ground for this offense.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watching this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face masks, and it'll cost him 15. And the offense says thank you very much for the bonus yardage, and it'll be first down after the personal foul penalty. Sells the run, looking to pass. And incomplete on the deep ball. He had him open there, and I know this quarterback expects to make that throw.
It's a tough throw because, again, you got a couple steps on a guy. That's not wide open. These DBs are so fast, but that is a throw that you do expect a guy like that caliber, to be able to play a little pitch and catch and make that happen.
He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch.
It's a fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The Owls offense takes the field for the first time in this game. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to dominate and get a lot of looks. This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy with that corner out there, David, because this receiver is a difference maker.
No, and this isn't a great secondary, but they're going to have to play a great game. And this challenge is big because he's a superstar. So let's make sure we don't give up the big plays, probably play a little bit deeper than normal, sometimes get a little bit physical. This secondary has a tremendous challenge on their hands.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's McCown. Between the hashes, it's Amador. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation, and now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his target down the middle. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Follows his blocks. It's Henderson. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA!
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
7 for Atlanta, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Florida Atlantic offense ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Gets the back moving. Running to the left. Oh, he's got some space. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. And the Owls are in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. That's caught. It's Johnson. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
Hits inside. It's Bernard. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun. Look out!
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Out wide left, it's Johnson. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Swarmed under 5-yard loss on the play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Sets his feet. It's Ncaa. Gonna take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open.
Makes the grab in their space. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
He's going to take off. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you can tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the first down.
Play action on first down. Buying time to his right. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Long way to go on second down. To the air, it's Ncaa. Snags it. At the 35, he's got room. Gashing the D on the right. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Running inside, it's Henderson. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Splits the uprights right down the middle. They're up by a touchdown here in the first.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude...
This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Still on his feet at the 40. Breaks into the open. They finally make the stop, and what a fantastic way to finish off this first quarter after that play. We've reached a break, and it's UTSA on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Tough run here. It's Bernard. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Second down to the air. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch. Right away, you're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. To the air, it's Ncaa. Shoots it to the left. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that, you're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete downfield. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
And that's such an underrated skill when you watch quarterbacks, man. To be able to see him, he sees the receiver breaking from the right side of the field, but you got to be able to read the coverage in front, and that's really good timing, getting the ball out of your hands, knowing when he's going to come open, and putting the ball right on him.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Back to pass on second down. Left side is Hardy. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Those out routes are timing routes, right? He's going to go upfield, stick his foot in the ground, and you know he's going straight towards the sideline, and I'm going to lead him right towards the sideline. Great throw, great catch.
Quick give. It's Henderson. They put the brakes on it.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Sets his feet. It's Ncaa. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Third and 6 yards to go. They'll go to the air. He's got the tight end. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. That's exactly where their quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now. He's distributing the football to a bunch of different people in the defense right now. They have no idea who's getting it next.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Henderson. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
And the Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
And it's the Roadrunners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's McCown. Catch in the middle, it's Madison. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. Keeping his eyes downfield. Stopped short of the 1st down marker. They are in field goal range, and 3 would make it a 2-possession game. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Good right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Holloway. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Gonna run it. It's Bernard. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Takes the grab on the left. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He locked up and held on to bring him down. They want to get this defense on its heels. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the 1st time. He gets his 1st one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. Makes a move. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking for a man. It's McCown. Pulls it in. It's Hardy.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Holds on, it's Amador. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Got the back over the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Roadrunners can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one.
You know, sometimes wide receivers are so eager to get upfield once they have the ball. They take their eyes away. You really got to do a good job looking it in and securing the catch.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it upfield. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Roadrunners go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Back to throw, it's Ncaa. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
As a defender, you always want the interception, you want the big play, but I love it when guys go, and you could tell, they're trying to back the football down. They see it in the air, they know they can't catch it, know they can't make a play, but they make sure the receiver can as well. Nice play.
Under pressure. Got a man in the middle. And he's tackled. The 19, they're into the red zone with another 1st down. And it's the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Timeout taken by the offense as their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. It is good! And they'll push that lead out a little further. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Waning seconds of the 1st half. Let's see how they handle it. Takes the handoff. It's Bernard. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Interesting 1st half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at UMass taking on the Ball State Cardinals.
Deep in the end zone, it's Garcia. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Checking in with the UTSA head coach at halftime. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Guys?
All right, Holly. From the gun, it's Bernard. He's got the first down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. Florida Atlantic has the offense humming.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. You just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Here's some daylight. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Here comes the offense on second down.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Second down, gonna throw it. Got there right as the ball did, jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
And this is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Straight ahead, it's Farrell. Across the 25. Touchdown, Owls! Roll into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
Man, how nice is it to be down and you need to score points when you can just hand it to your running back and he can make big plays like that? Jesse, they're going to need more of those to get back in the football game. They've dug themselves a little bit whole, but that was a good start.
Yeah, I think the defense probably kicking themselves too. I don't know if in this 2-minute type situation if they're expecting them to run the football, but somehow, some way, you've got to be able to gang tackle this guy and not let him take it to the house from that distance and score points. Moving forward now, the run defense has got to shore up for this defense.
They'll leave it with the lone back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, if they could stop the run, it was going to be really, really hard on the offense. And I just love the tenacity they're playing with right now. This front 7 are flying around, getting to the ball carrier. This running back has had nowhere to go today.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's McCown. Got it in the middle, it's Amador. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
That's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into. You want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
The Roadrunners lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Roadrunners will punt it away on fourth down. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Paul.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Looking for space, it's Bernard. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Shotgun snap on third down. Fires downfield. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find it. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together. Putting a drive like this together now. Let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Well, this passing attack was on fire last week. Quarterback threw multiple TDs, but they got brought back down to earth very quick in the first half of this game. So here they are now early in the third quarter. They're trying to get some of that mojo back, taking a shot. I like the aggressiveness.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. Third and long coming up. Wants to keep it in the air. He's looking deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. On the return, it's Anderson. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Roadrunner offense on its way out there to open this drive. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
Well, they're trying to go toss to the field and get that running back out into space to use his speed, but the defense looked like they were already lined up expecting that play, and they force a negative.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's McCown. Out wide right, it's Henderson. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Gets rid of it.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up fourth down, they only have a one-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
Coverage unit all over him, stopped immediately. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. The run inside. It's Bernard. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Florida Atlantic races to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Finds his man. It's Johnson. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
And that throw was a bullet by the quarterback on that curl route in zone coverage. And how about the anticipation? He gets rid of this pass before his receiver is even turned around. I love it.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. They give it to him again. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. DB's right up on the receivers. Sees an alley. And that should be enough to give Florida Atlantic the first down.
Well, when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on 3rd down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Out wide left, it's Holloway. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
Cuts it upfield. It's Bernard. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Owls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And these drops can be very frustrating because you know he wants the football, and he demands the football. Dadgum, receivers a lot of times will walk in the huddle, throw me the ball. I've heard worse stories than that and worse language, but calling for the football, got to make plays, man. That's how you get more balls thrown in the direction.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game. Coming out with it, it's Anderson. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. Stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. On the run, it's Henderson. There he goes. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. First down, 10 yards to go. Right back to the well. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that and you can get over 10 yards a carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical. Hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
Oh, pressure's coming. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. 1st and 10. They'll run it on the counter. Knocked down immediately.
Man, defense is about getting off the football. And when that defensive line can be disruptive and get in the backfield right away and mess up those pullers actions on those counter plays, it can be really advantageous for the defense. Great job by the defense being hyperactive.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's McCown. Firing to the right, complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake. Check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. They have taken the lead here in the 4th.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the 4th quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Hits inside. It's Bernard. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Swings it out to his running back. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Right side, it's Johnson. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to make one miss. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. UTSA taking over, and the offense heads out to the field. They'll send the back in motion. Quick give. He breaks a tackle. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call back time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Scanning the field, it's McCown. Makes the grab. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And under critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
And it's the Roadrunners with the 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson. Defense all over him.
They're trying to run the ball on 1st down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Left side is Hardy. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds.
Awesome body control and great job, too, knowing where he is on the field to make sure he got his feet down in bounds. At this point, this guy's been open all over the field, and if I'm the QB, man, I keep throwing him the ball.
the gun and looking to throw on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that third and short.
They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. Makes a grab past the marker, and he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off.
That was such a risky call. With the lead late in the game, to go for it on fourth down, that could have been disaster if they don't get it. But with the conversion, now the question, is that enough to ice this thing and win the game?
The handoff, keep working on that clock.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Just feeds the running back. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
And how about this offense running the football when you know it's going to be a run? Being the more physical squad. And this defense, man, trailing in this football game, still got those 3 timeouts, but they've got to get a stop. They've got to make a stand and start burning those timeouts.
Working the ground game. They make the stop after a pickup of 3, balls at the 18. The defense uses a timeout, that's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Running inside, it's Henderson. Driven back. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run him again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Ncaa. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Roadrunner!
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. They get to him, and now they'll face a 3rd and long. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's taking a deep shot. Makes a grab for a big play. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Owls!
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ballgame. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and David, we win the game.
And man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right, they put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.
They get the W, and with that being win.